Hi po, ako nga po pala si Mark. I'm Brian.
A three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!
Not in my house.
And good evening mga kaliga. We have arrived in the main event of today's quadruple header in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. 3 amazing games down and it's time for another showdown. This time, 2 teams heading on opposite directions but with the same objective, to strengthen their position in their group standings. Good evening, basketball fans. My name is Kiko Maligdem along with Justin Alfonso as we will be featuring this matchup between the Diliman College Blue Dragons and the LPU Pirates. This is the game, the main game of this Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 Saturday quadruple header. As we take a look at the games that we had this day, as we see a close one. The first 2 games were close one with UST winning over BCP, and then Awful Phoenix snapping a 2-game losing streak over UMAC Hurons, and then the St. Dominic Pikemen winning over MCU Supremos in overtime. And finally, ito, pupunta na tayo sa game between the LPU Pirates and Diliman College. Justin, what can we expect from this game?
Both of these teams very steamy and they play high-octane basketball. They have guards that can really go, highly talented, so it's going to be fun.
As we take a look at the last game of LPU Pirates, they defeated MCU. What happened here?
You know, the LPU Pirates, when they get it going, especially on the offensive end. But from the three-point line here, they only made 7 out of 24. But from the rebounding category, they had 41 rebounds. They had a lot of turnovers, but they were still able to pull off a win. It's brought to you by Richmond Casino, and of course, you know, their guard play was very aggressive that game.
Definitely, and of course, pag sinabi nating LPU, sinabi na nga ni Justin yung mga players to watch out for LPU. Siyempre, na dyan yung mga nagbida, the usual suspects. We have Richmond Casino and Ralph Tadeo.
You know, Ralph Tadeo plays for MCU, but Richmond Casino for LPU is really one of those guys that can really get it going on the offensive end. He's very athletic. He's highly skilled. Also, you know, Marky Winters played a really good game that game as well, especially on the defensive end. So we can expect him. Also, Carl Nokom, who's a very highly level scorer for this squad. So let's see how they can put it all together.
Carl Nokum was the best player of that game against MCU. Siyempre, makikita natin he's leading the charge in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup campaign of LPU. Now, on the other side of the fence, na doon naman ang Diliman College Blue Dragons, who suffered a heartbreaking defeat over UMAC Herons.
You know, the Diliman College Blue Dragons, they could really get things going, especially on the offensive end. They shoot really well from the three-point line. So if they could just play more of that in this game and really hold it in the end game and make right decisions, they can get this win.
Sino ba mga dapat natin bantayan for the Diliman College?
Oh, Solomon Kone looks like prime Dwight Howard out there. 37.17 rebounds. That's Dwight Howard numbers in his prime for the Orlando Magic. Orlando Getting as well played really well in that game. 3 steals is absolutely great for a guard. Had 10 points as well. So those two guys really need to have the same kind of game here, especially Mr. Solomon Kone.
So let's see, sino ba magwawagi sa dalawang koponan? Of course, ang LPU on a winning streak. They have won 2 straight after losing their first 2. Ito namang Diliman College, gustong bumawi, and they want to put their past heartbreak sa susunod na game. And this is that game. Ladies and gentlemen, let's turn it over sa venue announcer for the introduction of the starting 5.
Good afternoon mga kaliga. Welcome to our 4th game. It's LPU versus Diliman. This is Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Live on our official YouTube channel, Pinoyliga Cup, here at ENDERUN Gym. Let us now meet the starters first for LPU Pirates. At forward number 0, Marky Winters. At guard number 2, Carl Nokum. The other guard number 4, Richmond Casino. Other forward number 72, Jericho Abrantes. And at center number 28, Gabriel Apilado. LPU Pirates will be led by Ryan D. with MC Casires and JJ Alejandro. And now for the Diliman College Blue Dragons. At forward number 3, John Genon. At guard number 7, JR Sararanya. The other forward number 8, Ben Kit Loriaga. Coming in at center number 16, Solomon Cone. And the other guard number 77, Alex Arciaga. Head coach is Marco Yaong, assisted by James Go.
And ladies and gentlemen, the starters for both squads, usual suspects for the LPU Pirates. We have Casino, Nokum, Apilado, Winters, and Abrantes. While for the Blue Dragons, we have Sararanya, Arciaga, Cone, Loriaga, and Henon. And it's the LPU Pirates and the Diliman College Blue Dragons here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. LPU is beginning to find its rhythm, and then for a desperate Diliman College, they want to win this game. Casino has the ball. He passes it to Abrantes. Binigay ngayon kay Winters. Winters pop out si Apilado. Jumper is air ball. Mukhang malamig pa si Apilado.
They set a double staggered screen there for Apilado to come out by the elbow side. I'm sure that was drawn up in the pregame for Apilado to get a good look there from the mid-range.
And meanwhile, Sararanya with the basketball. Binigay ngayon kay number 8, Loriaga. He gives it to Arciaga, who has hit consistent 3-point shots in their games. Here comes Kone, jumper Kone. Ooh! Another added arsenal for Kone.
Luxury to have a big man that could face up in the mid-range and be able to hit a mid-range shot to open up things down low.
Meanwhile, ooh, look at that. Nokum trying to plead his case. Sabi, goaltending, pero hindi. Ito, tumira ng 3. Oh, yes! For number 3, Hanon.
You know, that's Diliman's game, is pushing the pace, hitting the first open shot. They like to play that under 7 seconds kind of Phoenix Suns, Mike D'Antoni offense.
And in their last game, they hit 13 3-pointers. So hindi na tayo magugulat kung panay tira ng 3 sila. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Winters, he drives. Binigay kay Apilado. Apilado, balik kay Winters. Oh, butata there from Solomon Kona.
You know, Solomon Cohen is just going to be a hard player to get a shot up against. He's tall, he's lengthy, he's athletic, great timing, great defensive skill coming from Solomon.
Here comes Casino. Malayo sa kanyang zone. 1 second to shoot. No good. And that will go out of bounds. You know, nothing that's Richmond Casino can do dahil wala na yung oras eh.
Yeah, that's just something that you have to do when you're Richmond Casino late second shot.
8:15 remaining. Sararanya, stop, pops, takes the shot, no good. Rebound by Markey. Markey, he gets it to Richmond. Richmond, idadala ang bola, binigay kay Apelado. Apelado, up against Kone. Apelado, he drives. Apelado, hook shot there, no good. And Richmond Casino was able to score.
You know, I like the game of Richmond Casino just because sometimes he doesn't even need the ball to score.
Oh yes, he moves without the ball perfectly for the LPU Pirates. Ito si Abrantes, muntikan na mawala. Hinaharas ni Sararanya. And of course, the coaching staff of Diliman College nagre-reklamo. Sabi, there should be a foul on Abrantes.
That's the only downside of pressure basketball, is pressuring way too much and fouling.
15 seconds in the shot clock. Here comes Nokum. Nokum, top of the key, 3, boom!
I like the game of Carl Nokum. You know, I like the misdirection there, using the screen, then pulling back out for a 3.
Pero ito, si Cone, gusto niyang bumawi. Solo. Nagsolo! Yes!
Yeah, he has a really good feel for the game. I like the way that he showed us a face-up game first, then he went into the low post, stayed patient, and was able to get that shot.
I wonder how many years na itong si Solo, no? Kasi talagang ang ganda nung galaw niya, parang mature na eh, no? As we see a miss, no good for Markey, nakuha ni Apelado, and there was a foul. Yung katawan ni Loriaga tumama kay Apelado. Now, I think si Apelado was put here as LPU is hoping na ma-attract niya palabas si Cone. No?
Yeah, I think that's a good strategy when you have such an athletic, big down low in Solomon Cone. And one strategy that the coaching staff of LPU, which is what you just brought up, is bringing Apelado into the game, having him play more in the perimeter than inside, so that the guards of LPU like Nokum and Casino, they could find their way inside and try to have not that kind of defensive pressure down low of a Solomon Cone.
As Apelado missing both free throws, so it appears that that foul was a good one for Loriaga. Sararanya, binigay ngayon kay Loriaga, gives it to Henon, and now here comes Arshaga. Arshaga, low post ngayon kay Solo. Solo, magsosolo. Tatlong bantay. Oh man, you need 3 to 4 people to gang on him.
I like the game plan right now of Diliman early in the game to get Solomon Cone the ball right away. I think that's one of the best game plans you can have when a team doesn't have an FSA that can defend a Solomon Cone, because that's just going to open things up, because now the defense of LPU, anytime Solomon Cone gets it down low in the post, they have to now double. They now have to sometimes triple team. The attraction, the defensive magnet is going to go to him. So Cone being able to receive the ball and cause havoc right away is going to open things up for his squad.
As Cone missing that free throw. So it's a jump ball. So Diliman will have the possession dahil hindi uso jump ball sa ano no? sa amateur basketball. So, it will be ball possession. So, possession ng Diliman. Sararanya binigay kay Arsiaga. He can hit that three. In and out. Rebound. Tatlong buwantay. Pero si Cone, pasok pa rin.
Solomon Cone is going to have a really phenomenal game here if he continues to play the way he does.
And ang ganda ng comparison natin no, sa NBA si Dwight Howard. 1-4 ang play ng Orlando back then, and that is si Solo is posting it up tapos nakagather yung apat na players sa labas.
And what's dangerous about Diliman's squad, the guys outside of the perimeter can all shoot the three ball.
Oh yes.
So I think Diliman is a very dangerous team. You know, I think they just have to string some stops, make sure that on the defensive end they could focus on utilizing Solomon Cone as much as they can.
So checking on this, when it comes to rebounding, ang LPU against their opponents, they have out-rebounded their opponents by 6 boards per game. Imagine mo, LPU is averaging 36.25 rebounds per game. Pero ito namang Diliman College, against their opponents, actually they were out-rebounded. They are only averaging 34.33 points, pero yung kalaban nila 38.67. So makikita natin talagang medyo hirap ang Diliman when it comes to rebounds, and that is something that they need to address kasi especially when Cone goes back to the bench, dun sila nagkakaproblema.
Yeah, you got to keep the same kind of intensity on the boards even though your FSA is not in the game. I think that's the job of your local guys, to make sure that they box out, they gain position. They got to train their instincts when it comes to rebounding. A lot of rebounding is timing and instincts and knowing where the ball is going to go.
Meanwhile, LPU has a possession. Abrantes kumana ng 3. Yes!
And that's what we're talking about. The Diliman needs to have some more focus on the defensive end because they can hit on the offensive end. It's more of just making sure on the defensive end you string together a couple of stops, you continue to play the way you play on offense, and everything should go good from then.
Pero ito naman ang Diliman, no, biglang bawi, 3 din. Talagang ang target nila is to hit those 3-point shots.
Yeah, Diliman lives and dies by the 3. You know, their DNA is fast-paced basketball. You hit the first person open. If he's open for a 3, you're going to shoot it. And the second option from there is then you drive. But the first and do-or-die option for Diliman is to shoot that 3 ball.
Una pumasok, ay yung pangalawa pumasok, yung una nagmintis. But this is Henon is hitting 3 free throws because he was fouled taking a 3-point shot.
Henon is like one of those guards that could really get things going for this team. I mean, he's small, he's fast, and look at Diliman, absolutely relentless on the offensive end. Diliman can score in bunches, and bunches very, very quickly. So if you're LPU, the game plan is you don't want to give Diliman any extra possessions because they're going to take advantage of that.
At kanina medyo at umerbol ang tira ni Loriaga because after he made that shot and was fouled, nagkaroon pa siya ng konting interaction kay Marky Winters na parang nagkaroon ng bump sa chest. Ayan, napatingin si Winters nun but pinagpag na lang ng parehong players. 5-5-5. Lucky number. 12-8 is the score. As if you are near the Taguig area or if you're within the vicinity of Taguig, come and join us here in ENDERUN Colleges. May isang game pa tayo. This is the Juniors Cup naman after this cup, or this game rather. As merong foul, hindi makapaniwala. Si Solo.
I think that could be something Carl Nocum could try to go to a lot here, is try to really put a lot of pressure defensively on Solo Cone. Because if you can get him into foul trouble, that's going to be a good thing for your team. And LPU, if they could get him in foul trouble and he could be on the bench, more opportunities for them to attack. And one thing about Carl Nocum, he really loves that right-hand scoop layup from the left side. He gets down the line, and then once he knows that the opponent is behind him on his hip, he will try to scoop under, he will try to use that right hand and draw that foul.
Tatak Nocum no?
Oo, tatak Nocum talaga.
But Nocum missing the first free throw. Pumasok yung pangalawa for Carl Nocum. And he currently has 4 points. And the score is 12-9. Ito naman, drive to the basket. And there was a foul. And that is number 7, ladies and gentlemen, J.R. Sararanya. Last game, J.R. Sararanya scored 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists, including 3 steals. Great overall performance for this young guard.
Yeah, Sararanya, if he was maybe just 5'11" or even 6 foot, he would be a special talent. I mean, he's already a great player at his height now, but you add a couple more inches to him, he could be a really high-level player, and not just here in the Philippines, but overseas, because he's quick, he's fast, he's height, he's skilled, he's tough, has a lot of qualities. So, a great player in Sararanya.
And right now, a steal. Let's see. Arshaga, boom!
The play style of Diliman is high octane, and this squad can really get things going.
Ladies and gentlemen, timeout is called. 5:25 remaining. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kiko Malikdem, Justin Alfonso, FM and OKM, and JA in the house tonight, bringing you the action here in ENDERUN Collegiate, home of the Titans, for the live and exclusive coverage of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. And score is 16-9. And another turnover. Oh, what a fake by Henon. Pinasa kay Solo. Nagmintis. However, oh man. 5:10 remaining. Ito si Nokum. Nokum drives. Alam mo talaga, si Nokum pagda-drive siya talaga, parang alam mong tatawagan ka na foul, kaya dapat si Solo kanina umiwas na siya eh.
Wow, Carl Nokum is that guy. Look at that.
You know.
Splits the defense, takes the bump, right hand layup. I mean, Carl Nokum is a pro. I think he's a pro-level scorer. I think he has a lot of the bag. I think one thing that he could just be more consistent on is that outside shot. I think once he establishes a three-point shot, this guy has a bright future in basketball. I mean, especially that his older brother is in the PBA already. He's playing for rain or shine. He could give a lot of advices to Carl Nokum, and Carl Nokum has a bright future.
Ito naman, Loriaga for the three. No good. So, my goodness. Solo Kone, 8 points already. What can you say about this guy?
I mean,
bringing the house down.
Solo Kone is also a future pro if he wants to. I think he has the size and the athleticism to do so. I think the only thing he needs to really work on to establish himself is an outside shot. If he could develop a three-point shot, he could develop more of a skill in the mid-post area where he could break down a defender and get to the rim. I think he could be an import player in a lot of the Asian leagues here in Southeast Asia.
Siyempre, sino hindi makakaano, no? Kone, last time around, 14 out of 14 sa 2-point field goals. My goodness, ang kryptonite nga lang niya is shooting sa free throws, eh, no? And the score is 18-11, 4:31 remaining. Ito, Doliente, 3, no good. Rebound na naman ni Solo. Solo, pinasa kay Henon, and now Arshaga has it. Balik kay Solo. Solo, double team. And there was a foul. Kung sa kabila, si Nokum, pag-drive niya, alam mong pipituan ka. Kasi talagang galing niyang kumuha ng foul. Si Solo naman sa kabila, pag na-low post ka na, goodbye na yun.
Yeah, that's one important thing that LP needs to take note of is if Solo Kone gets it in the mid-post, and he's doubled and he's front, or he's not fronted and he's doubled, usually it's going to become a foul because Solo Kone is such a strong guy. He could get through defenders. So for LPU, I think it's more of you got to front him and make sure that the help defense is there. You don't want to have him receive the ball.
Pero ayun, Solo Kone missing his 4th free throw. He's 1 out of 5 currently. Imagine mo kung yung 4 na yun pumasok, it should be 20-11 already. But right now, here comes Reyno. Bricks for the 3. Oh, it's not a brick from Bricks.
Yeah, Reyno needs to do a lot more of that to get Kone outside of the paint on the defensive end.
Meanwhile, here comes Leonard. Binigay kay Solo. Solo, 3 tao na bumabantay. Make that 4. Oh man. Platoon na dapat na bumantay sa kanya. Ito naman si Nokom. If sa kabilang dako na dun si Kone, sa kabila naman si Nokom nangunguna. Leonard for the 3. Boom!
Wow. I mean, Diliman's play style is so dangerous because they could really answer back in big ways. LPU will shoot or score a 2, but Diliman will come back with a 3. And on the defensive end, they're ultra aggressive. And if they can get someone to shoot a 3, they're going to get it to go.
3:23 remaining. 16-22. 16-22, 6-point lead para sa Diliman. They have the possession. Oy, malayong 3! Oh my goodness! Arshaga with that 3!
Yeah, this Diliman squad, when they get hot, it's hard to stop them. And that defense, though, by Sararanya, you get it. You want to play pressure defense. That's what your coach is telling you to do. But when you hit a shot, you're up by 9. You don't need to try and reach. And there goes Sararanya coming out the game. It's good defense, but you got to take your hands out of there.
Look at this long-range shot brought to you by LGR featuring Alexander Arshaga. 3:09 remain dapat pala. Alexander, ilista mo na yan, Arshaga.
Ilista mo na yan.
Shout out to Carlo Sacamos for that term, or you know, I heard it from him. 25-16 as here's one guy that we should, you know, talk about, Kojay Villaver. As Villaver missed or split his free throw. I was talking to Coach Gilbert Malabanan. He was actually in a 3-point shot by Carl Nokom. And going back to what I'm saying, siya pala yung naka-discover kay Kojay Villaver.
Wow.
Yung nag-recruit sa kanya. Oh my! And it's raining threes here. A total of 9 3-point shots for both teams in the first quarter. Meanwhile, tumatakbo si Villaver. Villaver using his upper body strength. Oh yes, Villaver.
Wow. I mean, good thing for LPU to be able to answer, but they can't answer with a 2, and Diliman makes a 3. They got to get on defense and make sure that they run Diliman off the 9.
Let's see as Doliente has it. Binabantayan ni Maranya. 23 kontra 23. Pero ito, si Collian. Binigay kay Villaver, balik kay Desmond. Desmond, oh yes!
Yeah, that's easy for Desmond Collian. He will do that every time.
Giteng nagmintes, parang nagmamadali ang Diliman Blue Dragons on their offensive end, when in fact, they should slow it down dahil lamang naman sila.
Yeah, Diliman needs to just take it slow, but that's their DNA. They like to run fast. They like to try to get the first open basket. You know, it's that Mike D'Antoni offense. So let's see here if LPU can try to slow down Diliman and get some stops.
Meanwhile, here comes Casino. Collian, binigay kay Kojay. Villaver with a little chicken wing there. Ito naman si Collian, no good. Oh, Kojay tried to save pero si Giteng was too smart for that. And Arshaga was fouled on the way to the basket.
I like the aggressiveness here of Diliman. I think every time they get the ball, you see them really push the pace. And if they're not going to push the pace, they're going to drive. They're going to try to kick out for a 3. I mean, that's their offense. It's high octane, very, very aggressive. it puts a lot of pressure on the defense of LPU. So if they miss a shot, they miss a long shot, expect Diliman to run. Even if they don't miss a long shot, they're still going to go and try to run. And then after they make a basket, they press up on you right away. I mean, that's just Diliman College basketball.
And si Arshaga last time around, he scored 10 points, 2 steals, 3 out of 8 sa 3-point zone. And Arshaga has been a dead shot from the 3. And today, he has made 2 3-pointers already. Kung isa pa, kokota na siya dun sa, sa 3-point shooting niya. If we base it from the last game around. 1:29 remaining, 30-23. And of course, alam na ng Diliman College na it's not how you start, it's how you end dahil sa heartbreak na nakuha nila last time around. So let's see. Casino will bring down the leather. Binabantayan siya ngayon ni Escobar. Casino sidestep. Colyan, 3. No good. And guess who gets that board? Cone. Ito, si Escobar. Or rather, Ekal. And now Escobar. Leonard has it in 23 versus 23. A drive. Oh, what a great defense there. Tumatakbo ngayon. Doliente, block naman. One good defensive play deserves another. Great defense for both squads.
I like Diliman's effort. They play so hard. I mean, just now, they sprint back on defense after a missed shot.
As we take a look at the extreme defensive play brought to you by Extra Melly Sweets. 51.48 seconds. Leonard, may tanga ng bola, binigay ngayon kay Escobar. Escobar has it. Back to Leonard. Ekal. Pick given by Miranda. Ekal, binigay kay Escobar. Escobar gets it to Maranya. 10 seconds. Maranya, top shot there. No rebounder. And this is something that LPU should take advantage yung pag-upo ni Cone. Here comes... 3. And ito yung parang magdadalawang isip ka kasi yung tira ni Doliente, he's sticking out his foot. Talagang tatawagan ng foul yung defensive player niya.
So now it's all about the defense of Diliman adjusting to the certain play styles of LPU. I think, basketball is a lot of adjustments talaga. When you first play against a team, you see the tendencies, you see what they like to do. As well with the officials, you try to adjust to whatever it is that's happening to your liking. And in that moment, Doliente, we see him shoot that shot. He likes to kick out. His momentum always goes forward on a 3-point shot. So now as a defender, you got to watch out for that. Every time Doliente tries to shoot a 3-pointer, now you close out by not getting too close with him. Maybe jump vertically, jump to the side. That's how you try to challenge a guy with its momentum going forward.
Naalala ko yung ganyan tira niya, parang Alan Kaitik yung dati. Doliente last time around was 3 out of 6 sa 3-point zone, scoring 17 points. Oh, he made all 3 free throws. Nowadays, ang hirap nang gawin yun, 3 straight free throws.
Of course, a lot of... the thing is, when it's the easiest shot, sometimes it's the harder shot to make.
Definitely, kaya nga free.
Tama.
Yun yung mahirap Pag free, magdadalawang isip ka, maganda ba tong quality? 26-30, 4 na puntos na lamang. Tumira, 3, airball. Airball si Ekal, 4 seconds. Ito na si Richmond. Richmond, binigay kay 3, no! Nagbentes, ladies and gentlemen. Si number 72 Aprantes with his shot. And at the end of the first quarter, it's 26-30. Diliman College Blue Dragons on top by 4. Babalik kami for the second period ni Justin Alfonso. Kiko Malik them here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. And welcome back to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Kiko Malikdam, along with Justin Alfonso, bringing the action live as it happens dito sa ENDERUN Colleges, home of the Titans. Laban ng Diliman College at LPU. Sa laban na ito, sino kaya ang magwawagi? LPU currently has 1 win, 3 losses, habang ang LPU Pirates 2 wins and 2 losses. One team is searching for redemption while the other would want to build momentum. A desperate Diliman College, a confident LPU. This is a perfect way to end another exciting day of basketball in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Action resumes. Doliente, one-hander, no good. And Cone with another board. 30-26. Tumatakbo. Tres. No good. A miss there by Henon. And now here comes Richmond. Richmond nagmamadali. He's pushing. He is puffing. He takes the shot. No good. And Cone grabs that board. Here comes Maranya. Maranya will wait for his teammates. He gets it to Escobar. Oh, almost a steal. Doliente with his long arms. Almost got that steal.
Nice play there by Doliente, staying in the passing lanes. That's how you put pressure on the Clarence of Diliman.
Meanwhile, Cone. He sees Leonard. Leonard. Escobar. Balik kay Cone. Apat. Pantay. Oh, yes.
My goodness. Solomon Cone is an absolute monster down low. You just got to keep feeding it to him, put pressure on the LPU defense.
At ladies and gentlemen, si Escobar at Doliente medyo nagkakaroon ng friendly hand gestures. Apilado gets that basketball. Binigay kay Casino. Casino bring down the ladder. Casino using his speed. Being guarded by Leonard. Apilado. Hand off to Doliente. Doliente binigay kay Apilado. And fortunately for them, last touch ang Diliman on that possession. 8:45 remaining. And just like that, 1 minute and 15 seconds nang nawala sa oras natin sa second quarter. Inbound. Casino has it. Gets it to Markey. Winters, he can hit the three. What a fake. What an hesitation move. No good. And Cone grabs his board. Tumatakbo. Pero ayun, ang bilis naman ni Abrantes. Abrantes with a basketball. Abrantes with a move. Pero agaw na naman. Ra. They are pushing. They are puffing. They made that shot.
Wow, what a slow step there. That's what you'd like to see. Going full speed and stopping on a dime. Showing the ball to mistime the defender. Highly skilled, but that is not what you want to do. You make a basket, but then you go the other way and you foul. I mean, I get the aggressive play. I respect that. That's the kind of basketball you want to see from these young guys. But you got to be smart about your defensive aggressiveness.
8:17 remaining. Apilado, binigay ngayon kay Casino. Casino, binigay kay Apilado. Apilado has yet to make his presence felt para mailabas sa depensas si Cone. And that is not good for Diliman as Cone will be called for his probably second foul. Tingnan natin yung hand gesture. Oh, yes.
And you like the aggressiveness there of Coach Villaver, knowing that Solo was on his hip already and that Solo won't be able to time that jump. So as soon as he felt that, Coach, as soon as he saw that Solo didn't have the momentum, he went up with it, kept Solo at his hip, draw that foul. Veteran move from Coach Villaver.
And Villaver scores the first point of LPU in this quarter with 8:03 remaining. 2 for 2 for Coach Villaver. 34-28. Oh, what a steal! Casino with a basket.
We like the effort of Richmond Casino there, being able to get that stop, being able to convert another steal here.
Oh my, look at the full court pressure Man-to-man press by LPU, and Casino back-to-back baskets.
Yeah, you like Richmond Casino's effort right here, being able to get that steal in that previous possession, and then being able to recognize that the defender is going to close out hard on you. So as soon as he knew that, he had a little head fake, then he went in closer to the elbow area, which is his spot, and he was able to make that shot.
Here comes Solo. Oh, Solo drives. Sabi ni Solo, tama na kayo, kanina pa kayo ah.
Wow, Solo Kone is an absolute monster. I mean, he was able to get to that mid-range area, one dribble, high pickup, way to protect the ball, goes to the other side, and finishes. I mean, like I said, I think this guy, his skill, he can play in some of the mid-pro level leagues here in Southeast Asia. I think he has a good shot at the IBL. I think he has a good shot to maybe play in the Asian tournament. So there's some leagues here in Southeast Asia where he could really make his mark. I think he has enough skill and height to be able to affect in leagues here in Asia. The only skill, like I said earlier, that lacks in him is a consistent outside shot and that free throw.
And that is his 5th missed free throw, 1 out of 6. Villaver, 7:22 remaining. He wants a clear out. Uses his speed, a bump, separation, no go. Oh, look at that. Anong height mo? Sabi ni Villaver. Pero he touched the ball last. 7:06 remaining. Dribbling the basketball. Sararanya, binigay kay Leonard. Escobar has it. Cone. Ito na ang double team. Someone will be free. A 3. In and out. And look at that. Henon was able to get that one. At ang ganda ng timing, no? Yung nataon na tao ni Henon was smaller than him. Kaya makukuha niya yung rebound.
Yeah, I mean, you just gave a lot of credit to this Diliman squad. The way they play, the way their DNA is, you could tell that Coach Renzi Bahar really drills into his guys. So, I mean, imagine you play for a PBA coach. I mean, who wouldn't be excited to go to practice every day?
Oh yeah. Marami siya may input sa minds and of course learnings ng mga players na to. It's 37, ladies and gentlemen, 32 para sa Diliman. Lamang ang Diliman College by 5 points. Oh, look at that! A miss. There was a foul. And that will happen, especially pag nawala si Solo Kone sa eksena.
And you like the aggressiveness of Carl Nocum to challenge Solo Kone.
Alam niya, 2 fouls eh.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Richmond, no good. Rebound by Cone. It would be interesting to see how many rebounds Cone has at halftime. Cone has it. Cone bullies his way. Cone.
Oh my God. Wow. I mean, he is going to keep going all day. Solo will have a solo night down there every single time.
Villaver. Oh my, block there by Cone. Rebound by Leonard. Binigay ngayon kay Sararanya. Sararanya will bring down the leather, crossing the timeline. 18 seconds to shoot. A 3-point shot. No good. Rebound here by Nocum. They have to close out the driving lane ni Nocum dahil ang hirap pigilan yan. And look at that. He loves going to his left.
Yeah, for a right-handed player, he really loves to go left. He has that left side drive into a right-hand scoop. In that last fast break for their squad, he drove all the way, went to his right hand. So he's a strong right-handed guy, but he has tendencies to go to the left side.
5:33 remaining. Let's see, bola ng LPU. Apelado. Oh, almost a turnover. Here comes Koji. Koji, jumper. Oh, yes, it's a 3-point shot.
I like Koje's game. He's able to penetrate, and then he's able to pull up for a 3. And defensively, he's really good as well.
Giteng! Oh my! With a 3!
Yeah, if you're LP, you gotta get some stops here. And once again, Sararanya has great pressure defense, but he has these tendencies where he puts his hands in the cookie jar and he's caught up with a foul. That's the second time this game that has happened to him.
And, you know, dapat niya iwasan yun, especially na important part siya ng 5 on the floor ni Coach Renzi, no? 5:02 remaining, a 3, no good. Rebound by Escobar. Escobar against Abrantes. Escobar binigay kay Giteng. Giteng back to Escobar. Giteng, 3! No good. Oh, that is not good. Key player din yan, si Maranya.
You know, Diliman, you like their pressure defense. I think that's one thing I could really say about them. But they have tendencies of being way too aggressive to cause the foul. Like in the last 2 defensive possessions here, they have caused fouls that are not needed. Yes, you missed the basket, you want to pressure right away. But you don't want to pressure where you're way too physical and you're going to cause the foul. I think the last 2 possessions, what they could do is just, okay, missed basket, we go shade them now. Yes. Yeah, you're going to pressure, but you just shade. Don't use your hands. Don't try to bump too much. Just be there, be in front, contain the defender, stop ball, and get back on defense.
And a split from the line from Jericho Abrantes. Here comes Escobar. Escobar. Ooh, wow. Ang bilis ng sagot ng Diliman.
No, don't foul. Can't foul on the full court press here.
Ooh! You know, I am afraid for Solo Kone. You know, if you're Diliman College, you would advise him not to attempt to block all the shots. Kasi baka matawagan ka ng foul eh.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Solo Kone, you gotta pick their battles here in the next 4 minutes of the second quarter.
Let's take a look at the offense here. Escobar losing that one. Abrantes, binigay kay Casino. Oh, what a pass! Brix Reyno!
I like that cut by Brix Reyno there. Being able to run rim to rim and then for Richmond Casino to keep his head up and being able to find his teammate.
44-39, Cone, Pinuwersa.
Oh my! Oh my goodness.
Cone has already scored 8 points in the second quarter. Yung first quarter niya, 9 points.
Look at that. 2 gray shirts right upon him with hands up. I mean, how do you stop Solo here? I think on the offensive end, you're really trying to get him into foul trouble.
Yes. And he has duplicated his point total in the first quarter with another 9 points, a total of 18.
Wow.
And we are just in the first half of play with still 3:53 remaining.
Wow.
Colyan, binigay kay Abrantes. Abrantes, spin move. Abrantes, what a move! Pero nagmintis, and look at who got that ball. Solo. Almost a travel there. Pero ito, Solo na naman. Solo!
Wow. Oh my goodness. Solo Kone getting the rebound, pushing it ahead, then running to the rim and getting to his spot.
And now, this is where they miss Nokom here. Ayan, papasok na si Nokom. Kasi kung si Nokom, ide-diretso na niya yun. Let's see, Casino. Oh, 3 seconds. Sinasabi ng, in Filipino basketball terms, ng itlog sa gitna.
Yeah, you don't want to do that if you're Kulian. As, you know, if you're Kone right now, you just got to keep staying aggressive. Got to keep asking for the ball. They can't stop you. You know that you can't get stopped. You keep going to the ball. You keep being aggressive.
Let's see. Escobar gets it to Arsiaga. Fresh off the bench with a 3-point shot.
Diliman plays inside and out. They have weapons everywhere. When you focus on Kone down low, they can hit the outside shot. When you focus on the shooters outside, they have a Solomon Kone down low.
Oh, look at this. A drive to the basket. Layup. It's good for Giteng.
Wow, this Diliman squad, led by Coach Renzi Bahad, is a team to look out for here in Season 5.
54-39, a 15-point lead, ladies and gentlemen, for the Diliman College Blue Dragons. They are on top with 2:39 remaining. We'll be back here in ENDERUN Colleges in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Welcome back mga Kaliga, Kiko Malikdam, Justin Alfonso here in ENDERUN College's home of the Titans. Diliman Blue Dragons on top, 54-39. And of course, we don't want to say LPU is done here because we have seen UMAC come back from a double-digit deficit to defeat Diliman College. So syempre, baka mamaya hanggang ngayon na doon pa rin sa isip ng Diliman yun eh.
Yeah, Diliman has to close out games. I think that's their number one problem so far, and hopefully they can sustain this lead.
And look at this, Richmond, binigay kay Colyan. No Kumasit, he wants an opening. He wants to take it strong to the hoop. Oh, that was a tough shot. Rebound. Dala kay Gama, here comes Giting. Giting, he drives, a fake, a shot. Oh my goodness! Gama with a shot.
Wow, I mean the footwork, the pivot work. That's some Kobe Bryant steps there.
Oh, boy, definitely. And so far, umiwas na si ano yun eh, no? Si Cone. As a shot there. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound na naman ni Cone. Or ni Gama rather. 56-41. 1:31 remaining. Gama, fake. A shot home.
Wow, the footwork. He might watch a little bit of Jalen Brunson. He might watch a little bit of Kobe. I mean, that's some good moves there from Gama.
Despite his height, he's able to put up the shot. A 3 for Cordelian. No good. And rebound by Arsiaga. Tumatakbo ngayon si Escobar. Escobar, 1:06 remaining. He gets it to Giteng. Giteng for the 3. Boom!
Wow. This Diliman squad is an absolute menace on the floor. They play hard defense. They run fast. They have a good big man. They can shoot the 3-ball. I mean, what a team.
8 3-points made for Diliman in the first half. 5 only for LPU. At ayun si Nocom is trying to get the foul of Kone. And Arsiaga makes that shot. Minsan, yung ganung target na tatargetin mo lang yung isang player, it won't do good. Minsan, hindi umiiwas na sila eh. 25 seconds remaining. And a shot there by Binoya. As Binoya scores on that one and timeout is called. 63-43. We'll be back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. as a 20-point lead is enjoyed by Diliman College Blue Dragons. Narinig natin yung anong sabi, wag magpapakampante because they learned their lesson hopefully last time around. As we see Escobar may tanga ng bola, 10 seconds to shoot. Arsiaga thinking 3. Balik kay Escobar, 4 seconds. Arsiaga 3, short on that one. Rebound by Binoya. And time runs out. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 20 minutes of basketball, the score is 43. LPU Pirates, Diliman College Blue Dragons 63. Babalik tayo pagkatapos ng ilang saglit.
Hi po, ako nga po pala I'm Brian. Talaga ako hanggang maglaro ako dyan.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:26 remaining dun sa halftime break natin. Magsisimula na ang halftime, 63-43, a big 20-point lead by the Diliman College. But of course, bumabalik sa isip nila yung nangyari last time around. Kaya they are trying their best to protect this big lead, ladies and gentlemen, as we are waiting for the halftime stats. But syempre, ladies and gentlemen, the halftime stats are here, a 20-point lead. And it's a, look at this, 3-point shots. Sabi nga natin, 8 3-points made. 5 lang para sa LPU. And Justin, what do you think are the biggest factors dito sa halftime?
I think it doesn't show on the stat sheet right now what Diliman or LPU should do to try to mitigate the damage of Diliman. It's all about trying to find a way to stop Solo Cone. I think that's the only thing that really holds them back from being in this game. Imagine, Solo has 20 points right now.
Wow.
And they're down by 20. So if you take out Solo out of this equation, it'd be a tie game. So
Yes.
it's all about LPU finding a way to try and stop Solo Cone down low.
As we take a look at the highlights brought to you by Prime Edge Marketing Consultancy, as we take this opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors, Extra Melly Sweets, LGR, Kickstart Coffee, and Buffalo Wings and Things, and Diamonds, Yokohama Tires. Thank you for supporting the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Always fun to see how many people support the vision of the Pinoyliga Cup. You know, this is going to be, it's a big thing for Philippine college basketball. Getting platforms for schools like Diliman to be able to go up against a team like LPU, to be able to go up teams against Adamson, you know, the top premier programs in the nation. So, you know, it's nice to see that the gap is starting to close. Diliman is up 20 against a team like LPU, who is in one of the premier leagues in the nation. So, let's see if Diliman can pull off the win.
So third quarter, unang tres, air ball. They're trying to duplicate na parang duplicate their efforts dun first half. Kasi sabi nila, mainit sila, susubukan nila, heat check daw sila. Pero medyo halftime break, baka nanlamig.
And let's see here if they can get some stops.
And there is a foul called early on. Dito sila yung parang ano no? Parang feel ko baka mamaya ma-inlove na naman sila sa mga sundot-sundot no?
And if you're LPU, you got to stay aggressive throughout this whole quarter. But most importantly, like we said in the halftime discussion, is find a way to stop Solo Cone. I think that's the #1 problem that they need to solve is Solo Cone.
Bola ng LPU. Here comes Nokum. Nokum, he drives hard. Looks for a teammate. Ito naman nag-drive. A 3-point shot. Boom!
Now they need more of that. They need more of Nokum to hit threes like that to open things up.
And a big way to hit that shot. Ito naman, Pone, nasa kanya ulit ang bola. Dalawang tao, tatlo. Binigay kay Arsiaga, overpassing in that opportunity. Here comes Villaver. Oh, what a great defense there. Pero may foul, sabi ng officials. And the coaching staff of Diliman College is pleading their case. Sabi, ang layo ng pwesto daw ng referee na tumawag.
Yeah, he was a little bit behind on the play, but sure he saw something and caused the foul.
Yes, kasi minsan talaga it depends dun sa nakikita ng mga players no?
He's at the line, Villaver doesn't make that one. I like the aggressiveness though of Coach A. Villaver in this matchup.
As Villaver makes that one. Or rather, he misses that one. Apologies for that. Pero ito naman, 63-46. My God. You wouldn't believe when we say that Diliman had a hot shooting day so far.
Yeah, I think Diliman has been aggressive inside and out. Defensively, they've been aggressive as well. So let's see here if LPU can try to readjust here in the second half.
Oh, a floater. No good. Rebound by Colyan. Villaver has this. Oh, a foul is called. Yun yung mga dapat iniiwasan nila, yung mga sumasabay, no?
I think Diliman, they have great pressure, but they overplay sometimes. I think that has been the only negative thing about their defensive play, I think, is they overplay. They're overly aggressive at times, but you can't blame them. That's their DNA, and I think that's most of the reason why they're up by double digits against LPU is because of their defense. I mean, of course, you credit stuff to Solo Kone, but defensively, this Diliman squad has been ultra aggressive.
And makikita natin first quarter 30-26 ang score in favor of Diliman. Pagdating ng second quarter, Diliman scored 33 and only 17 para sa LPU. Ang laking discrepancy. That's why they had a 20-point lead. Ito na naman si Kone. Isinubo na lang.
Wow, Solo Kone is an absolute beast.
Caicedo nasa game na rin. Oh, what a steal there by Henon. Here comes Escobar. Escobar binigay kay Loriaga. Oh, what a pass.
Wow.
And right now, everyone is looking at Kone. Nalimutan nila yung ibang player.
And that's the effect when you have 20 and 10 in just the first half, is that everyone focused their attention on you.
Oh, look at Kone. Trying to bring the ball. At kala ko idadunk niya eh. Pero ito naman, nagpakitang gilas. Si Noko, 5 points so far. 67-48. Boom! Si Alexander, ilista mo na yan. Arsiaga with a 3-point shot.
Wow, I mean, what a game from Diliman. Absolutely menacing inside and out.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back 70-50, Diliman on top. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. And Alexander Arsiaga hitting the stride. Nag-init na naman si Arsiaga. And sabi nga natin, Arsiaga averaging 9.67 points per game.
You know, Arsiaga on the three-point line, he's very, very confident. You know, to start this half, he shot almost a 4-point shot, to start this game. But he was confident still. He kept shooting. I mean, that's the kind of shooter you want on your team. Always confident despite the misses.
20-point lead for Diliman College Blue Dragons. Here we go. Eto na naman. Ilista mo na ba? No! Hindi na daw muna. Sumobra daw yung listahan. As there is a problem. No! They were able to cross the timeline pero masyadong malakas. Minsan kasi yung pressure, it adds on to that player, tumalakas yung pasa nila.
Yeah, the pressure of Diliman is that kind of pressure defense. Is you start to rush. You start to make decisions that you don't usually make because you think they're going to be so close to you, that a double is coming. That's the kind of defense you'd like to see from Diliman.
6:43 remaining. Balik ulit sa 20 ang kalamangan ng Diliman College Blue Dragons. Let's see. Henon, binigay kay Escobar. Arsiaga, kakasana naman, binigay kay Escobar. Siya naman ang kumasa. Short. Oh, there was a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on Marky Winters. Marky Winters hooked Solo Kone down low. I think Kone just had great positioning, and honestly, Marky Winters just had no choice there but to foul.
And given a chance, ayaw niya makaharap tong si Kone. Lapad eh, no? Oh, look at that. A basket is scored.
And that was because Kone dove to the left side. The guy behind him had a straight cut wide open. I mean, that's the kind of offensive magnetism that Kone has.
Pero ito naman, Villaver. He misses that one. Pero Doliente should have taken that shot kanina, no? And right now, here comes Loriaga. Binigay kay Escobar. Dalawa ng tao. Let's see. Oh, hindi niya binagsak yung bola eh, no?
Yeah, that's going to be a travel every time. But, you know, you could tell right away Kone is having a field day down low. If he didn't lose that basketball, he would have had another easy basket.
You know, he's a clear leader. Oh, another turnover. Arsiaga forced that shot. He could have waited for other teammates. Pero like what I've been saying, he's a clear leader right now if ever there's an award for the best FSA. And 14 foul, they should be ito mahilig sila sa mga sundot-sundot eh.
Exactly. They're up by 22, but they have 14 fouls over one of the opposing team.
Here, Ooh! What a move! Noku! My goodness, a pass and he was able to recover 7 points in this quarter. 5:08 remaining. Cone. Speechless.
Wow, I mean, he's an absolute beast. We could keep going on and on and on in this game about Solo, but there's just no one on LPU that can stop him.
Meanwhile, Villaver turns it over.
See, those are the decisions you can't make as a point guard when you're down by 22 points.
Nagmamadali ka, no?
Nagmamadali ka, there's no composure. I get it. You have to be urgent. You're down by 22. There's only a quarter left after this one. You got to be more aggressive, but you got to be smart.
Loriaga drives. And there's a foul. Pero the question here, ito talaga, if ever, that's a fourth foul, that's not good. If ever, pagdating ng fourth quarter, lamang ang Diliman, baka mamaya na dyan pa rin yung parang trauma.
Yeah, you got to stay aggressive. You got to play to win, not play to lose. So if you're Diliman, you got to stay aggressive to the buzzer.
Let's see. Kone!
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's no way of stopping Solo for LPU. It's either you just got to double him, can't have him receive the ball, just have Diliman shoot threes, but then Diliman can shoot threes. So it's pretty much picking your poison if you're LPU right now.
Kayod Marino, si Kone, going for his 27 point, pero nagmintis. And Kone, that is his 6 missed free throws. 2 out of 8. Ooh! Nagmintis. Pero goaltending. And that Winter scoring on that one.
You know, that Pinoy step has really made its way around the world. I mean, that move right there, Marky Winter showed how you actually execute it. You know, nice long stride alongside with a ball fake. Beautiful move.
Casino, great defense there. Apelado. Oh, tough shot. You know, nagmadali din si Apelado, no? Maybe yung playstyle ni Apelado is not suitable for a center position, but he's that tall, kaya na minsan napipilitan siya sa loob, eh, no?
Yeah, I think Apelado is still a little raw offensively. I think he could develop into something. You know, he has the height, he has the touch, so let's see.
Let's see. Escobar, ginugulo ni Villaver. And now, oh, look at that defense. Pero ito, double team. Someone is free. drive. Getting. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness, Solo Kone with an absolute jam there.
And that was a perfectly set up dunk. My goodness. Kone has 8 points in this quarter. Total of 28 in the game. Apelado pinigay ngayon kay Casino. Let's see, a 3. Oh, a foul is called.
And you don't want that. You know, if you're Diliman, you're closing out. And like we said in the first half, some of the players will always kick out.
Wow. Quality dimes on this play brought in by ENDERUN. Oh my goodness. Giteng seeing Solo Con. Libreng-libre. Slam jam.
I like the play by Giteng there. He gets the ball on the left side. Shot clock was winding down, so he aggressively drives. And as soon as he sees the help defense coming to him, nice drop down pass to Cone, and Cone with a strong jam.
And Doliente making the free throw. 2 for 2 so far. Let's see here. 3 for 3 for Doliente. Giteng. Oh. Oh, what a great tap there by Villaver. Back-to-back baskets. 5 straight points rather for the LPU Pirates. And ladies and gentlemen, lead is down to 19. Tumawag ang timeout si Coach Renzi. And we'll be back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. KM and JA on board right now for this matchup between LPU and Diliman. Ito na naman si Villaver. Ooh, inside out pero. Wow. Doliente, 5 points. Villaver, 4 points in this quarter. 17 na lamang. Munti ka nang maagaw. Maranya has it. Kone loses that basketball.
You know, Diliman needs to be careful here. They knew what happened last game. They don't want to repeat that here.
Uh-oh, a 3, no good. Sabi ni Kone, wait. Let's see. Here comes Sararanya. Pick given by Leonard. Binigay kay Arsiaga. Arsiaga almost fumbled that one. 147, a 3. No good. Rebound by Apelado.
Yeah, great defense there coming from LPU. Now LPU here needs to get a basket. You got to get some momentum going.
Casino binigay kay Apelado. Apelado. Hand off. Colyan. He drives. Colyan. Oh! Akala niya si Villaver, 7-footer.
Yeah. Colyan there trying to get that pass over to the opposite side. And let's see here. It's all about getting stops. You just got to get stops here. You got to find a way again for Cone to not be able to receive that ball and go to work.
78-61, 17-point lead. Leonard. Siya naman daw. Boom!
I mean, this Diliman squad just absolutely hard to guard. They could shoot from the outside. They could get you from the inside. It's just hard to defend a team like that.
Let's see, Casino. He drives. Oh! He stepped on the line. Yun yung hirap minsan pag sa sideline ka, the drive, sa baseline. Biglang talaga pag malaki yung paa mo, patay na.
Yeah, it's hard to really know if you're gonna step on the line, especially in a small space of the corner side of the court. So just gotta need to know the court awareness and the court spacing.
Escobar. With the ball, binigay kay Maranya, thinking 3. Oh, there was a foul. Dumikit masyado si Doliente.
Yeah, Doliente needs to be careful too. If your team is in penalty, you don't want to press up too much. You're going to give them free opportunities at the line. You're already in this 2-3 zone and you're playing high. You don't need to pressure up way too high, especially when they have a solo cone in the paint, because how are you going to help? If you're going to be on the strong side double, how are you going to go down there in time to be able to contest that double?
Tignan natin as 82-61, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he missed. Oh, there was a foul on Escobar.
Yeah, once again, Diliman being overly aggressive on the defensive end. I think that's their only negative thing about their squad. Yeah, you play aggressive, but they always try to get at every ball where you don't really need to.
So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Abrantes making that basket. He has a total of 7 points in the game right now. Oh, a miss, a split there. "19 seconds remaining. There's a difference of 6 seconds from the game clock and shot clock. Giteng! No good. A shot. Still no good. And look at Diliman. Get that ball. 6 seconds remaining. Leonard using his speed to his advantage. Masyadong malakas. And time runs out, ladies and gentlemen. And after 30 minutes of basketball action, ganun pa rin ang kalamangan ng Diliman College. 82-62, 20-point lead. We will be back for the fourth and final quarter. Back, ladies and gentlemen, Kiko Malikdem, Justin Alfonso, live here in ENDERUN Collegiate for the continuing coverage of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. 82-62, 20 puntos ang kalamangan. What should LPU do to be able to overcome this deficit?
I think right now that solo corner is not in the game. You got to take full advantage of that. Be aggressive to the rim. Try to really get as much baskets as you can. And then when Solo Corner does come back in the game, they have to figure out a way to try and slow him down. I don't think you can stop him, but you got to slow him down, give him less touches, give him less momentum, try to get him in foul trouble. I think that's the only way they can try to come back in this game.
Let's see. As, Colyan with a jumper, no good. I don't know if that was a good shot. 82-62, 9:40 remaining. Titignan natin kung may PTSD ang Diliman College after that heartbreaking defeat sa UMAC. Kung mauulit pa yon, they were up by double digits in the fourth quarter pero nawala sa kanilang kalamangan and yung game. Tignan natin if they're able to do that here or they are able to overcome that fear of losing a double-digit deficit.
Yeah, that's not the way you start the quarter, though. You know, with a no good look at the rim, shot clock expiring, and now I think Diliman's focus should now turn on defense, making sure you get stops, you don't allow LPU to get any momentum.
Let's see, Apilado, handoff. Bigay naman na ngayon kay Sido. Binigay kay Nokum, siya ang may tres! No good! And I like the attitude ng LPU ngayon. Kahit na they're much taller, marami pa rin kumukuha ng bola sa rebounds.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want boards to be crashed all times, especially when Kon is not in the game.
Pero ang galing mag-press break. Miranda nagmintes. Caicedo with a board. And right now, mga kaliga, may isa pang game pagkatapos nitong Collegiate Cup. It's the Juniors Cup kasi nakita na natin ngayon ang coaching staff ng UMAC Herons ng Juniors Squad. Siyempre, nakita din natin dyan kasama sa coaching staff yung dating PBA Pro na si Jerwin Gacko.
Yeah, Coach Jerwin Gacko. One
Yan.
of the lockdown defenders of the PBA.
He's one of the assistant coaches of UMAC sa junior squad. 8:40 remaining. Villaver, acrobatic shot there.
I mean, you love this kid's game. He's so fearless when he gets to the rim. He's not scared to bang bodies. He has good focus, being able to control the basketball through the traffic.
14 points so far for Villaver. Leonard, he drives, and there's a foul. At ito, ipapasok na. Wala pang 2 minutong pahinga, ipapasok na agad si ano.
Yeah, they want to close this game out. They want to make sure that they secure this win. I think that's one way to do it, is getting Connie in there.
And Miranda will go back along with Arshaga. Pero itong si Miranda, matanggal lang yung konting, can we say that, baby fats niya. And then put on more muscles. And then, yung turuan nila ng footwork, he will be a force to reckon with.
A good backup center for Solo Con in the near future.
Yeah, and so far he's giving quality minutes. And Solo Cone will be given a double foul on Cone.
And you see there Coach Renzi calling Solis, pointing to his mind like, hey, just stay focused, relax, we need you. Let's finish this game. 19-point lead. They can't relax here. They gotta stay aggressive.
And that is Cone's third foul. He has to be careful. 8:07. Oh, a steal. Pero Caicedo was there. Caicedo, he drives. Binigay kay Nokum. No!
Oh man, you can't turn the ball over like that if you're Diliman here. I mean, it's only 19. If LPU hits like 2 or 3 threes, get a couple of stops, that will change the complexity of this game. So if you're Diliman, you have to stay aggressive and you have to take care of the basketball.
So let's see. Villaver, binigay kay Abrantes. Abrantes, boom!
There's that first three that we're talking about. If LPU can get a stop, anything goes here. Diliman needs to be careful.
Here comes Diliman College. Solo. Magsosolo na naman ba? Double team.
Good double. Good double.
Pero may foul. Pero that was a great move by Solo to protect that basketball.
Yeah, great job. But great job as well on Carl Nokum. As soon as Solo took that first dribble, he went into double. So that's a good time to double a big man, because first dribble, then you double. That's going to be hard for them to try and recover and adjust.
Ito, Sararanya, no good. Oh! Tumatakbo si Villaver. He stops. Uh-oh! No! Ooh! Man, si Giting, ang taas ng talon at that time.
Even his jump shots, he gets pretty high on those shots. So he has that athletic ability, and these guys love to crash the boards.
Meanwhile, Giting has it. He drives. Ooh, straight to the hoop, pero hindi pumasok. Ito naman tumatakbo, Villaver, and an end-one opportunity for Coche Villaver.
This is not good for Diliman here. I mean, still a good cushion. But still, like I said, if LPU can string together a couple of points, they already got a three-pointer in this previous possession. Now they have another three-point play opportunity. They bury this free throw, it's down to 13. They get another stop. Maybe they hit another three. It's only down to a 10-point lead, so Diliman needs to be careful.
Indeed, they have to be very careful. Right on the dot. Coche Villaver making that free throw. The budget meal three-point shot. It's 6:40 remaining. 13-point lead na lamang, mga kaliga. Oh, bad pass. Bad pass. Here comes Abrantes inside. Villaver wants someone to give him a pick. Villaver being guarded by Maranya. Apelado. Villaver! Boom!
And there it is. There's that 9-0 run that I'm talking about. It's back down to 10. So now if LPU can get another stop and another basket, they're in a good spot.
So tingnan naman natin ngayon. Giting, isang tres, sumagot pa!
Yeah, that's a big three right there. Pamatay sunog ni Orlando Giting. So now it's all about LPU responding here.
Tingnan natin, 5:36 remaining. Oh, look at Solo Cone. Talaga nang gigil siya dun sa bola.
Yeah, you know, Solo Corner trying to really get that basketball. You want to get as much possessions as you can. So now if you're Diliman, you're back with a 13-point lead. Now you got to get a basket here. You can't be careless. Try to take out as much time as you can on the clock. Run a play through, move that ball around and attack maybe at the 9-second mark of the shot clock.
86-73, 5:26 remaining, mga kaliga. 13-point lead. And, you know, in the world of basketball, a lot of things can happen.
I definitely agree.
Especially kung you have witnessed, I mean, Justin and I have witnessed crazy things happen. You know, no lead is safe. Nangyari na lang yun yung sample niyong last week, last Thursday.
Same team.
Same team. Let's see. And, you know, Caicedo is trying to get into the head of Cone. He's trying to be physical.
If you're Caicedo, you don't need that. You don't need that foul. Your team is trying to catch up here. Now you're going to give penalty free throws to Solo Cone. I mean, Solo's not that great at the free throw line, but still, you're giving that chance. You're giving extra opportunities for their squad. So, got to stay level-headed. Just play honest defense. Front him, if anything. But they're in this position now.
Let's see. Oh, no. Cone missing another free throw. 7 misses for him. 2 out of 9 from the free throw zone. Dapat ipasok yata to sa Justin Alfonso free throw shooting school.
If there was one. It's a non-existent school.
Oh.
So I'll let everybody know. Don't message me for some free throw lessons, please.
At ito na ako. Here comes Cone. A great triple team on him. This is where LPU is dangerous. Sa pagtakbo. Oh!
Wow.
Wow! Public display of rejection for Mr. Solo Con.
You like that from Solo. Being able to miss or turn that ball over, then sprinting back on defense and getting that block.
And timeout is called, 87-73, 4:57 remaining. Welcome back, mga kaliga. Kiko Malikdam, Justin Alfonso, live in ENDERUN Colleges for this final game for this Saturday quadruple header. Diliman College Blue Dragons, Lyceum Pirates. After this, meron pa tayong isang game for the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup. 7:03 na ng gabi, pero basketball never stops here in the Pinoyliga Cup. Tingnan natin, Marky Winters.
See, once again, another defensive mishap here for Diliman. You know, you gotta be careful. You know, next time you don't want to be called for a foul there because there's a lot of aggressive play coming from Diliman.
Casino, he has been silent so far. Ito na. Pero pinasa ang bola kay Apilado. Apilado, no good. Great box out by Escobar there.
Yeah, now burn some time. Move that ball around, get a good look, and go from there. You know, the time is on your side. You have a 14-point lead. No need to be careless.
Let's see, a three. Giteng! Boom, boom, boom!
That's a big shot for Diliman. Back up to 17 points. Now you gotta get a stop. If you get a stop here, you're in a good spot.
14 points for Giteng. At yun, naputata pa ni Solo Cone.
There you go. They got that stop. Now it's all about moving that ball once again. You get a basket here. You get one more stop. You're gonna. I think you're closer and closer to a win.
Para mabura ang hinagpis ng kahapon. Naibuslon na naman. Three-pointers in this fourth quarter for Giteng.
That's good basketball coming from Diliman right now. Now it's all about a stop.
Casino. Siya naman. Three. Boom!
Good shot from Richmond here. Now you got to have sense of urgency. I mean, you don't have as much time left on the clock. You can't let Orlando Giteng get that much of a wide open shot on the offensive end.
Libre na naman si Giteng sa gilid. Escobar. Dahil na naman si Giteng. Giteng, isa pa daw! No good. Heat check moment daw, hindi daw.
Yeah, that's a heat check moment right there for Orlando Giteng. But when you see him shoot that jumper, he gets up so high on that shot. And then his form kind of reminds me of Eric Gordon, but Eric Gordon doesn't jump. Eric Gordon's a very set shot, but he comes from the shoulder. And that's the same way Orlando Giteng shoots that shot.
I noticed that also, no? Yung tira ni Giteng. It's like Eric Gordon, pero hindi tumatalon si Gordon.
Exactly.
2:58 remaining. Villaver has it. Villaver trying to create some space. Villaver no good. Escobar with the board. Ang daming lamok na hampas dun. At that instance, narinig natin yung clap no? 2:40 remaining, 93-76. Kone. Escobar. Balik ang bola. Oo! Giteng, isa pa daw. Short yan. Yung bitaw pa lang, alam mo nang parang nagmamadali siya nun
As the time was running down in that moment, not a lot of good action there coming from Diliman on the offensive end. None of their drives really went anywhere, so... I mean, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Hard to come back from a 16-point lead here, so it's all about just trying to finish this game on the right note for Diliman.
And now here comes, oh, a three. Oh, another block there. Con doing everything. Wow. 93-76. Maranya. He drives. Or rather, that was John Gama.
Yeah, Gama has those moves, those pivot foot moves, side steps, fakes. He has that kind of crafty game.
Oh, Winters is called for his 5th foul. John Gama in the 15-foot line. He missed that first.
You know, it's fitting that he has Kobe shoes on.
Oh, yeah.
Because his pivot game, very like Kobe. I mean, a lot of Jalen Brunson in him too as well.
Look at that, Gama hitting that. And yan si Gama, naging effective din yan against MCU. Yung Gama race. Oh, what a shot there by Caicedo.
Yeah, great play there from Nocum. Looking like he was about to take off for a layup. Got Kone in the air and then dumps it down to Caicedo.
Oh, turnover. They have to be careful. Kahit 153 yan. Oh, almost a turnover. Buti na lang pala na tapik. Let's see. Solo receives that one. Solo. Binigay ngayon kay Henon. Henon having problems with the basketball. 1:44 remaining, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, if you're Diliman, you don't want to end this game sloppy like this. I know that you have a win coming up your way, but you just don't want to end the game where you're costing turnovers, you're giving up baskets and wide open shots like this one.
Look at Giting. Wow. Talk about athleticism for this guy. Gama. They're using the clock to their advantage. Escobar. 120, 9 seconds to shoot. 6 seconds. Gama. He drives. Layup. It's good.
Yeah, John Gama is such a highly skilled guard. He gets to the paint easily. He's not the fastest, but he's the craftiest.
Casino, balik kay Doliente. Kumana ng tres. No good. Rebound by Solo. And there's a foul.
Yeah, there's more free throws there for Kone. I mean, great basketball coming from Diliman here. Way to weather that storm LPU had in this fourth quarter. LPU went on a 9-0 run. But Diliman stayed composed. They stayed to their team discipline and their team DNA. Orlando getting hit 2 3-pointers at the right side corner to be able to get them back that double-digit lead that they want to be at. So great basketball coming from Diliman.
96-78. And that's the 30th point of Giting. So back-to-back 30 points. Kasi last time around 37 siya. So great performance there for Solo Con. You know, you have to double check with him. Is it Kone or Cone?
Yeah, we gotta see how you really say his last name.
As Carl Nocum hits that 3-point shot. Oh, that was the first 3 points of Carl Nocum in the fourth quarter. 37 seconds. 97-81. At inagaw ni Caicedo parang ano yung bully na inagaw yung bola sa bata. Yung candy sa bata. 18 seconds and the coaching staff wants to settle things down na dahil panalo na, and a 3-point shot by Doliente.
Yeah, you don't want to end the game this way if you're Diliman. You know, you don't want to give up open shots and turnovers, but you know, glad that they can come back from a double-digit comeback from UMAC in that last game to be able to get this win. So great game coming from Diliman.
And ladies and gentlemen, final score 97-84. the Diliman College Blue Dragons eradicates their painful pass, which was early this week, to win their second game here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5. The Blue Dragons have won 2 games already and lost 2. So let's see for their next games. Final score, 97-84. We'll listen to the school hymn of the victorious Blue Dragons from Diliman College.
Big dreams, but I don't want them to stay dreams forever. I want success, a life bright as the sun, overflowing happiness, and I'm doing something about it. Yes, I'm doing something about it.
I have hopes, high hopes,
much. And our best player of the game scored 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Number 16, Solomon Cone.
Welcome back, mga kaliga. I am joined by the best player of the game from the Diliman College Blue Dragons, Solomon Cone. Cone, what a great game coming from you. Last game against the University of Makati, you guys blew a double-digit lead to lose this game. But this time around, you guys kept the lead, even though that your opposing team made a run. How did you guys stay composed and be able to pull out this win?
Thank you first to get this win. Thank you, my teammate and my coach. So we lost hard last game. We dominated all of game. So on last quarter we lost all this game. So we boxed back to play hard and to get this win, to get advance.
Solo, every time you're in the paint, you're double team, triple team. How do you stay composed inside, and how do you stay aggressive even though you know that a double or a triple team is coming?
Oh, this game is just come. So when you get ball and when you play, so just come like that.
Solo, if you have any greetings from back home or to any of your teammates here in the Philippines, the camera is yours.
Oh, great shout out all of my teammates.
Thank you very much, Solo. Congratulations on the win. Now let's take it over to Kiko for the conclusion of this game.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Justine. And looking back at the schedule for today, quadruple header is done for the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 5 this Saturday, with UST winning over BCP Kalasag in overtime, and then Alpha Phoenix defeating UMAC Hurons, and then of course St. Dominic winning over MCU Supremos also in overtime, and finally a 13-point win by Diliman College Blue Dragons over LPU Pirates. And that wraps up our action for today, Saturday, as there is one more game, and that is the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup. So on behalf of the hardworking men and women of the Pinoyliga Cup, this is Kiko Malikdem along with Justin Alfonso. And see you next week for the continuation of the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. And stay tuned for the Pinoyliga Juniors Cup.
Three-point shot for Peñafiel. Boom!
Too big, too strong, too good. Out for another three-pointer. Butter!